over 500,000 damage per volley and you're telling me you have less than 100,000? What are you doing? What is up, everybody? My name is Whooped. This video is everything you need to know about the Phantom Ray. It's a medium-sized flying unit releasing in Mechabellum's next update, which is November 14th. How this video works is I'm going to show the unit stats, I'm going to go over its tech, I'm going to show how it does in 1v1 situations versus anti-air units, and at the end, I'll play a game against the computer on Insane using pretty much only the Phantom Ray. Alright, so to start with, the Phantom Ray is a 200 cost flying unit. It comes in a pack of 3. It shoots 2 missiles. Each missile does, 1,036 damage. So it shoots 2 missiles every 3 seconds. It moves at 16 meters per second, so it's just as fast as a crawler. It has a splash range of 3, which is very low. And if you're unfamiliar, one little square is 10. So a third of the square basically is its splash range, which is almost non-existent. Its range is 65 meters, and it can target both ground and air. And just for context, its range puts it at 19 out of 23, like ranked 19 out of 23 out of units that are ranged. It's just above the Steel Balls, the Wasps, the Race, and the Fire Badgers. Everything else outranges it by quite a large margin too, which is both good and bad, and I will explain that later. Alright, so to get into the tech, the Phantom Ray has 7 techs, so there's going to be a couple different playstyles. It has range enhancement, armor enhancement, high explosive ammo, energy shield. All of them are 300 supplies. Most high explosive ammo techs are 150 to 200 supplies. So this is something that I think is going to get lowered in the future with it being 300. And then armor enhancement, I can also see being reduced in the future because it's considerably higher than most armor enhancements, except for the sledgehammer, which is also 300, and the steel balls, which are 350. Everything else is, cheaper, 150 or 2. Energy shield, I can see being a little bit interesting because normally you see that on lower HP units like the Fangs or the Wasps. You don't really see it on tankier units. So I wonder, how people are going to come up with ways to use that. The 3 techs that I think you guys are going to be interested in are Sticky Oil Bomb, Stealth, Cloak, and Burst Mode. Sticky Oil Bomb isn't new per se because it's on the Vulcan, but it's still pretty interesting to have on a flying unit. The way it works is it's kind of the same way as Vulcan. It launches oil up to 180 meters in range, and it does so every 16 seconds. Stealth Cloak is a new tech in Mechabellum, brand new. The way it works is that the Phantom Ray goes invisible and can't be targeted by the enemy when it's cloaked, and it uncloaks when it attacks. It kind of works the same way as a worm going underground. It reveals itself when it attacks. And then second in the cloak also gives you a 40% attack boost. So it's cloak plus AP bullets essentially. Burst mode is also pretty interesting. The way it works is that the Phantom Ray shoots 10 missiles at once, and its reload time increases by 150%. So it goes from shooting 2 missiles every 3 seconds to shooting 10 missiles every 9 seconds. You can deal an insane amount of damage at once, but you're kind of just chilling after that. That being said, it is enough to one-shot a lot of units. A few things you should know about the Phantom Ray. Its attacks are considered missiles, so it can be intercepted by anti-missile devices. It won't cloak itself if it's still in range to attack. If it uncloaks, attacks, it's just going to chill there for a while. It will not cloak again if there's any unit within range. It can be hit by sentry missiles when it's cloaked. Range and cloak have a little bit of anti-synergy, and the reason is because if you want to pull off like cheeky mobile beacon plays, you don't want range because then it's going to obviously shoot at something and decloak itself. A pack of Phantom Ray with burst mode shoot 30 missiles at 1,036 damage each, which should be a little bit over 31,000 damage. But its effective damage is actually a little bit less because not every missile is going to connect. Moving on to units. Fangs do pretty well against them, especially if they have range. They still lose though. Mustangs also do pretty well against them. This again is especially true if they have range and anti-air. Mustangs with anti-air actually, take them out pretty easily. Mustangs without anti-air still lose, but they do a decent amount of damage. Marksmen are okay against them, but they have to be kept at a distance. They can't take any return fire because they'll die otherwise. So spiders with anti-air tech actually aren't the worst thing in the world against Phantom Ray. I don't know if I'd call that like ultra effective, but I mean, it actually kind of did work. So the Wraith actually loses pretty badly in a 1v1. So you're definitely going to want a buffer between the two if you plan on having race. So Wasps are pretty bad against Phantom Ray and a head-to-head. Every once in a while you'll get RNG where you'll actually take 1 or 2 out. Phoenix are really, really good against them, but they also have to be kept at a distance, otherwise they'll lose. If the Phantom Ray gets shot off, then they just die, just like that. So you need a buffer. Melting Point obviously wins. Anti-air barrage on the fortress is pretty bad. It just misses them. They're just too fast. You know, 16 meters a second. They're just way too fast. The Sandworm is OP when it comes to anti-air against the Phantom Ray. Sometimes it'll one-shot all three at once, depending on the positioning. It's really RNG at whether or not it hits all three, if it hits one at a time. So yeah, like right there it hit two, then it hits the other one. Sometimes it'll hit all three. Overlords also kill them pretty easily. They'll one-shot them, no problem. Kill two at once. Typhoons will win, but it kind of takes a while, and one of them ends up dying. So if you're going to have Typhoons, you want to go against these guys, you're probably going to want Mech Rage or Anti-Air, but I wouldn't suggest getting Anti-Air Typhoons, so you're probably going to want Mech Rage. Farseer's really, really good against them, so it just makes the Farseer Specialist that much more powerful. I think it's time we jump into a game. Let's go against the computer on Insane Mode. But first, what tech should we use? We have to use Burst Mode. Of course, that's a given. Burst, Sticky, and Stealth we have to use. And then what's the fourth one? High Explosive, Energy Shield, Range. Should we do Range? Let's go with Energy Shield just to kind of see how it feels. So should we do High Explosive Ammo? Let's try Energy Shield first. All right. Let's go ahead and take, I guess, Supply Specialist. We'll get the 50 every round, and then I'll go ahead and get into the Phantom Ray. All right, the computer is Fire Badger. All right, we are unlocking the Phantom Ray and replacing one down, round one. I don't know where to put it, so it's pretty fast. I'll just put it somewhere over there. Oh, that's not good. He has 3 marksmen. And I have all slow units, so it's just gonna run out and get shot. That's not the best. I need crawlers, not fangs. Alright, so remind me to get fangs next round. Kind of killed sledgehammers pretty fast. I mean, that's not the worst thing, right? If it had a little bit of cover, it'd be fine. But the problem is it's so close range at 65 meters. Unless you have Chaff still alive, there's just not going to be any cover for it. So range is a must, but then that takes away your cloaking abilities. So you can't run cloak and range, essentially. Because you can't do cheeky shenanigans otherwise. Unless you just decide maybe not to use range at first or the other way around. Alright, intensive training. Let's go ahead and get these guys to level 2. Because why not? And then, ooh, do we want an ability? What if we went burst mode? No, because they'll die right after. Should we give them energy shit? No, let's just build another and we'll get crawlers. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get crawlers and we'll build another one of these bad boys. I'll just put it there. Alright. What? They're already it's round 2. They're already teching into range on their sledgehammers? The audacity of this bot. Alright, we got our level 2 Phantom Rays over here. 6,000 health. Marksman only does 2,000 damage, so it's going to take 3 shots to kill it. Which is fantastic. Oh, but with the fangs, it might only take 2 shots. That's not good. Oh no. Mistakes are made. Maybe we do need like burst mode or something. Or we just need more. Or we need range. Not really sure. Ooh, portable shield we're going amplifying core. On this bad boy. Alright, do we get burst mode? Is it time? Or do we just get oil for the hell of it? Or stealth? You know what? Let's go stealth because it increases our attack. Let's do that. Let's go stealth. It increases our attack. We'll place down another and we'll get more crawlers. Oh no, they have 2 on this side. Computer's so weird and stacking these right on top of each other. Everything's just so stacked. I'm worried about these blue sledgehammers though with range. Boom, take that. Uh-oh, now they're gonna die. Oh no, they're dying so fast. This ain't working. We need a new strategy. Hey, do you see the upgraded UI? That's kind of cool. Alright, we need a new strategy. Let's go with, not the best into marksman, of course, but they could take a couple shots maybe. Or just go into like, you know what? Let's go into scorpions. Let's not overthink it. How far is he from leveling up? Pretty far, actually. All right, so let's go ahead and get him to 3. And then we could borrow and get energy shields. Should we do that? Let's try it. Let's go ahead and borrow and get energy shields. And then I'll drop down another one of these. All right, let's go ahead and run with that. What in the heck? They're going lifesteal, damage sharing, I mean, with 2 scorpions stacked right behind them. I feel like I'm being trolled right now. And the sad part is there's no way we're killing these either. Like, we need a melter or something. Or maybe acid. What in the heck? Oh, we're taking the tower. Nice. They cloak because there's no enemies in range. So I guess that is a nice benefit. Wow, we actually won the round. I mean, yeah, of course we did. Huh. I don't know what to think of these guys, honestly. Damage sharing. You know what? I'm going to get Assault Scorpion. Because I want them to be more up close and personal. And should we get Poison? Just so we can kind of kill some of this damage sharing stuff. I don't know. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Do we borrow and get Burst? That'd be crazy. No, I think we get... Why don't we do this? Let's go ahead and get 3 Crawlers. And we'll get Attack Enhancement. We upgraded them. We have our Cloak bad boys. We got this. Now, what did they get? They got Assault Scorpion as well. And Siege Mode? And Double Shot? These guys are nuts. What in the hell? These guys are absolutely insane. But what are they even like double shotting Siege Scorpion-ing as a verb? You know, I don't really have any ground units. Most of my good stuff is air. Ooh, nice. This side seems to get the level 3s with Amplifying Core seem to get to the tower a lot, so that's good. Ooh, and they leveled up. We're gonna have level 4s. That's fantastic. That's, you know, a lot of damage. We're looking at a lot of damage now, especially with Amplifying. Do we do Worms? I know Worms... Actually, yeah, Worms might not be that bad. Well, and to double shot with quick reload, maybe they will be. I don't know. But let's go ahead and do Worms. Put them a little bit ahead. Give them time to go underground. Alright. Let's go ahead and promote. Oops, that's not who I wanted to promote. That is who I wanted to promote. Okay. So we got level 4s. They do 8,300 per shot. You know, we could do a barrage, a burst, and it will just instantly wipe anything it shoots. The problem is, I'm afraid it's going to shoot the fangs. But let's do it anyway. Because we can. Let's go ahead and put more crawlers down. And then let's get these guys to level 5. We're going to have to borrow. And let's pay the range tax and get high mobility. So now we're looking at 19 meters per second. Oh, that should be a one-shot. Oh, dang. Look at the Scorpion take so much damage from these guys. Holy. Alright, guys. Shoot anytime you want. Okay, so they did shoot. It was just at the fangs, like we said. Alright, so I don't think burst mode in this particular situation was good. Yeah, I'm regretting getting burst mode for sure. We're gonna need a lot more. Because he just has too many small things, I guess. I don't know. Let's go ahead and skip. Okay. Ooh, we got this one to a 6. You know what? Should we just shoot out oil for the hell of it? I feel like we should. Alright, let's go ahead and drop. Oh, I should have got level 2s. Oh well. I'm gonna have these ones go first. So they could take out, you know, some of the unnecessary stuff. Ooh, they got a melting point. Okay, so even level 1s did quite a bit of damage. Man, but their marksmen are just doing work though, I think. Yeah, decent amount of work. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's no competing with 14,000 per missile and shoots 10 at a time. I mean, that's 140,000 damage. Just boom. Per one. That's per... That's absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane. That's 14,000 damage times 30. That output is ridiculous. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. I feel like I'm going to fly into that, though. So, it is what it is. Oh, man. That's crazy. 7,000 times 30. 16,000 times 30. It had 245,000 damage last round. That is insane. Okay, should we get oil just for the heck of it? I feel like we'll get oil just for the heck of it. Go ahead and get defense enhancement 2. And then this is a 7. Let's get them to an 8, because why not? That's pretty cool. Get them to an 8. And then can we sell any? No, actually we'll pay the range tax, we'll get high mobility. And we'll place down another thing of crawlers. Oh, look at the oil! Look at the oil! That's so cool. Oh yeah. That's gonna slow a lot of things down, including our own units. Oh, that oil is so cool though. I really like that. But it is slowing our worms down. But its sledgehammers just can't move forward, so that's fantastic for our stormcallers here. Oh yeah, I feel like this is gonna be game, right? Or close to it. Oh, it just got deleted instantly. Come on, don't be game, don't be game. Nice. Let's go absorption module. This is a 4. This is a 4. They both had about the same amount of damage. I'll just do absorption module on this one. Okay, I'm gonna need this guy to step up. 138,000 is slacking. We're gonna sell our Scorpion because we don't actually want to deal damage. We want our Phantom Race to deal damage because at this point, I think the game is well in hand. So let's go ahead and recruit a few more. Oh, perfect. I definitely did not mean to do that either. Alright, where's our bad boys? Okay, 5,000. You're gonna have to step up your game, guys. You shoot like... I don't even know the math on that. Shoot like almost, what? Over 500,000 damage per volley, and you're telling me you have less than 100,000? What are you doing? Alright, let's climb it a little bit. I respect that. I wish I went another round so I can get him to level 9. We'll just have to do with level 8, I guess. This is just ridiculous. Wow. 334,000 over a million in the game. Oh, it did. Oh, we got him to 101? Are you serious right now? No way. No way. Level 9 Phantom Race. Let's go. 21,000 damage per missile. They shoot 10 missiles. Alright, let's go ahead and get this absorption one up. Because why not? That one had 234,000 damage. Okay, let's go ahead and get to number 3. We already teched into everything that we could. Is there anything else we can do? Not really. Well, that is a lot of worms. All right, let's go ahead and click on our level 9 Phantom Rays just to keep track of what they're doing. So far, 50,000. 60,000. Oof, feels bad, man. You shoot like, oh, jumped up to 141. It's not too bad. No, we got the lock on. He killed our boy. Oh no, the melting point's doing some work. It would level up again if it could. You know, just a cool 241,000, no big deal. 388,000. Yeah, no big deal. Well, level 4 is at 277,000. That's insane, man. All right, so let's see the final tally. 389,000, 1.4 million on the game. Our level 6 is at 329,000 that round, over $1 million on the game. So my overall thoughts, I really like the unit. Initially, I was scared about it applying oil, but after playing it, that is not on my mind anymore. I'm a little bit scared about the burst and how fast it can just rack up damage. I think people are going to be really creative with mobile beacons and the cloaking tech. I feel like some of its tech will be a little expensive and brought down a little bit. We talked about that earlier in the video. I'm curious how it's going to help against aggro pushes, because there seems to be the potential to kill sledgehammers or steel balls, but also apply oil to slow down potential pushes like rhinos and steel balls. So I'm curious to see how that's going to go. Also, it does really well into wasps. So, you know, the whole like steel ball wasp or rhino wasp, rhino steel ball wasp combination, you know, people got going on. It actually seems like it could be a pretty good unit into that, but that's just theoretical. I'm not really sure. I'm excited for it to be officially dropped. I can't wait for you guys to play it as well and come up with crazy stuff. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing. I'm Whooped. Thanks for watching.
This is Mechabellum, and it's going down.